possibly film the crowd. I'm going to try to keep it the back of their heads, though. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing good. You want to get the pastor here?
So your car's at 11. Right, well, right.
Ron says we got toilets now, so nobody can poop on the street no more.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Hey. How are you? So good to see you. Good. Yay. It's my birthday.
Yeah, but happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Great way to spend my birthday.
Wonderful.
Great way to spend my birthday.
All right, then. I'm happy you're here, amiga.
Yeah.
Excited, nervous, all the things.
Yeah. So we have kind of started.
I mean, we used to make it at high school, you know, but yeah, that's it.
And I'm making it for the education.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I did. I didn't know that was your husband. Yeah,
How cool.
Oh, yeah, this is the hard thing.
Having fun starting to practice.
I love my camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't do a lot of editing and stuff, but
Yeah.
spread it.
Yeah. What? Oh, so we need. My little group wound up finding people who were starting up a video migration.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's what I'm getting on. Have a good
Yes, for this.
Our voice.
Yeah, they're building like a
For the ones yesterday?
Yeah. So it wasn't like full advertising, but it had a decent amount of there, yeah, and it done like that.
Yeah. Leading the way, dancing and chanting, and the guy was on the stage. I was so happy. I was so happy.
I had to like look for a place that was open on a Sunday morning. It's kind of challenging. It's not open on Sunday. Is it just like the word phone? Everywhere that I would normally go is not open on Sunday. So it's like, and I went kind of far away to find a place that I thought was $2.
I'll be back on 6 to 9 a.m. So that's it's at nighttime.
I mean, as much as eggs have gone up, it's fair.
How much does it cost?
I mean, they upped the price like $2. Whether or not that's fair, I don't know.
Well, they're back down. Bird flu only, I think, like, it was like 40%.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just price gouging. Yeah, price gouging. Yeah, they're like, ooh, a bird flu. Let's like, okay, excuse me.
Nothing like that. Let's see.
America.
Yeah, America.
What a place.
Good.
What a time.
I know, what is
This is good news.
Yeah.
it? It is really good news.
against now, or at least some less stuff that we did was really cool. Just at a protest. No, someone behind us was in a car and it was the first time for everyone to do and the team
I think that has to do more with the person.
they panicked. They panicked on this person that was doing the U-turn, allegedly.
Oh, to try and
And
you know, there was this. How are you doing?
and it was just like,
Everybody good, huh?
My manager was like, "Oh, I'm out of town. I need you to cover today."
Honestly,
I'm
I would be like a little bit like,
I'm gonna be back in like 2, but it's like I can sit down for a
I
couple
was kind
hours.
of at the point where I was like, I don't know about these cards. I don't know about these card things.
No, Saturday I popped in for a little bit. Wait. Yeah, Saturday's at the Capitol. Yesterday's the park. No, I didn't make it yesterday.
Check it out of my Check it out of my
Do that. That's
Yeah, it's the Coward Vlog. First, she's like, I can like partner in the capital.
oh wow,
That's
that's quite a way. It's
Yeah,
like over
yeah.
yeah. Oh, all right. I guess we'll definitely
Oh my gosh.
alright, y'all, we'll get on the participants will be coming down at any moment. When they come out, we're going to give them a big round of applause. Yeah, they've traveled from all over the state to come here to go lobby.
Hey. It's the cardinal. That's funny.
They've come from all over the state to come here to lobby their legislature to demand that they have the rights that all Americans have, right? Like all of us who live in this country, who are here under whatever circumstances, we all have constitutional rights. So when I say ayes, you say out! Ayes! Out! Ayes! Out! When I say ayes, you say flat out! Ayes!
Out!
Ayes!
Out!
Ayes! Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna wait for them. We're gonna wait for them, and we're gonna hear from some really amazing speakers. So have a good time until we start.
That's a crazy car alarm. That's a crazy car alarm.
Oh, is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
What's it say?
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was the meters. Give me a moment.
No, not yet.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Down in Denver, Colorado. For Latino Advocacy Day. Marching. That was awesome. Thanks for
My
tuning
brother used
in.
to have a car like that.
A car like that?
Identical. A little shape.
Oh, like this.
More of a
That-
cranial. Like
this.
that car. It's identical. Just
It's, oh, you're looking at me. That car.
No, it's Tim.
I like the one. You ever been to the Chrysler Mercedes?
It's really pretty.
Look it up. Oh my God.
The top needs a little work, but top is like a little work. It's really pretty though.
Is it different?
This is definitely a Denver car. Definitely a Denver looking car, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, they can't open every day. Are they open?
Pretty. It just needs some lifts on it. Does it have some lifts?
It does not.
Oh, okay. It's not bouncing. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? So when I was a kid, we used to drive. We would cruise down Colfax or down Federal. You know, that was our
Really?
thing to do. Was cruise. We just drive up and down Federal. And it was around. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's dope. Are
Yeah.
you from Colorado? Colorado native?
Yeah, I was born in Denver. And,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And my family's from Colorado, New Mexico area.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm like half Irish, half Spanish, and Native American. Yeah. Specifically from Santa Fe to Durango area.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the Spaniards came over.
Yeah.
And, conquered. So that's where I come from.
Yeah, it's in our blood.
Yeah. So Spaniards. Yeah. So I was trying to. I just did the test, but I don't know I don't know much about my mother's side family. So I don't know. I thought maybe I'd go to Durango and look around and see what I could find, and maybe find a tribe.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah. Good. That would be beautiful to reconnect.
Yeah, I really would, because I always feel most comfortable when Europeans there, and our center on
Denver Indian Center on Westwood?
yeah. I just love being there.
Oh yeah, they're amazing people.
Yeah, amazing people. So. And yesterday, did you hear the march yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
I was there, and it made me so happy.
Oh, that's good. Was it a good turnout?
Yeah, it was a really great turnout.
Awesome.
So it was good. And we marched all the way from Irving down Colfax to the Capitol.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
You can check it out on my channel. So it's
Okay, give me your information.
It's Carol Funk on YouTube.
Carol Funk on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this in my notes.
Yes. Check it out and subscribe. There's a lot of protests.
Yes. We need people to document it.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I do. Cool.
Thank you for being here. I'm Nicole. I'm with Color, so one of the organizers of the event. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
So, thank you so much. I'm sorry. Sure. Do you know if there's any, hi, how are you? Do you know if there's any events coming up, protests for?
On Wednesday at 3:30 at Auraria campus.
Okay,
Yeah.
at Aurora campus, that makes sense?
Yeah.
So Wednesday, 3:30.
Wednesday 3:30.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for being here today. Yeah.
Who wants to jam into the mic? No? Come here.
Let me-
Jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido.
Jennifer 147, thank you for being here. Matthew the King, good morning. We're going to be marching to the Capitol. I like the video. And then as I was watching the woman yell into the mic, I went to like the video for me, and then I already liked it. Love you. Thank you for being here. You have friends.
We belong in this country, and we really need to be acceptable and be visible. We are part of this community. We are hard workers. We respect the law, and they have to respect us because we are human too. Ningún ser humano es ilegal. Todos somos hermanos. Todos somos uno mismo. Ningún ser humano es ilegal. Todos somos uno. Todos somos hermanos. Todos somos una gran comunidad. Somos un pueblo de inmigrantes y queremos paz, respeto, justicia y libertad. It's not illegal to be a human. It's illegal to have and live the way we live in. We need our rights back. We're taking them, and we are not giving back anymore. We're walking straight to get our rights the right way, in peace and helpful and together. We are here. We are not going back and not living without our rights. El pueblo callado jamás será escuchado. El pueblo callado jamás será escuchado. El pueblo callado jamás será escuchado.
Mi gente, we will not go back from times of fascism. Sadly enough, history is repeating itself, and it breaks my heart. And we are here to prevent that. Our voices are important. We will not be silenced. I refuse to be silenced. I will scream at the top of my lungs and say, yo estoy aquí, nunca, y no me pueden parar. Thank you.
Thank you for being here this morning. Let's remember that we are here today because we are fighting hate in this country. It is a movement about hate. Hate against immigrants, hate against women, hate against the LGBTQ community, hate against the poor, hate against rural communities, hate against children, hate against the students that we fight so hard for. This fight is for the young people, and for the young people that are in the crowd today, thank you for being brave. They want us to be in fear, but we are not in fear. We are not afraid. Let's remember that for the communities of color, this is a war. This is an attack. We need to stand strong and straight and fearless. If you're not white, you're not right. And to our white allies, thank you for being here today. We need your continued support. We will not back down. We will not back down. We will not be in fear. We will not be silenced. This struggle continues until everybody has human rights. Remember, there is a government of hate. They want us to hate each other. But remember that the one thing we all have in common is that we are human beings. And we have a brain, we have a backbone, and we have the balls to take this struggle on. Juntos podemos.
I don't know, do you have a speaker list?
We do, but they're not ready.
So you should speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say something.
Yeah, Tim.
She said no.
What's up, man? I don't think you understand. Dolores Huerta is upstairs. She can hear you. What's up? We here? We alive? What's up, man? Stop fucking playing, man. What's up? All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm really excited that we're going to have a wonderful march today. I want to start off with some love. Can we make some love for the Denver PSL, the organizers, our marshals? We love you. In case you don't know, the Denver PSL is doing rapid response meetings on Mondays at the Shorter AME Church. Please, I've been to almost every single one. Please go to the meetings. Going and being here today, don't worry, that's one of our friends, Aaron. Everybody wave hi to the drone. It's not the cops, I promise, all right? Please go to the meetings. I think that it's really important to ground and be honest about where we're actually at right now. First of all, if anybody here was at the march yesterday, can you make some noise? Yeah. Wonderful. Guys, we should be real clear. We don't have to compete for community. We should be marching every day, right? Every day. No one person, no one organization owns a movement. That's how it works. It belongs to all of us. And so, as we launch into this, I hope that you know that this belongs to you too. It don't belong to speakers. It don't belong to nobody except for the people, because no one person is going to save us. No one president, no one political party. It belongs to the people. If they choose to struggle, I promise you we will win. And I want to name, we got anybody with LAD here? Can you raise your hand? You with Latino Advocacy Day? Look, we're real grateful to Denver PSL for collaborating with LAD, because LAD has been going for 19 years, and it is born out of the struggle of the immigrant rights movement. Make some noise. You have to understand the immigrant rights movement, guys. The immigrant rights movement is the backbone of what we're doing today. Everybody is talking and fear-mongering on the news as if we have some renewed threat because some bullshit motherfucker's the president. You better remember that it was Democratic presidents who also deported our community. That it was the Democratic Party nominee Kamala Harris that also chose to speak about deportation just like the Republican Party. And while we're up here, we're going to go lobby our lawmakers. We're going to make it happen. A lot of them who are going to work with us are Democrats, but you should remember the name tag, as a former state representative, let me tell you, right? The name tag does not come with a motherfucking backbone. Do we understand that? It does not. And so you should understand that if you believe that something's right, that's important. You should stand up for what's right. But let me tell you right now in the context, if anybody gives a damn about immigrants, if you give a damn about trans folks, if you give a damn about poor people, oppressed people, women, indigenous sovereignty, you should understand that belongs to us, to our struggle. The Democratic Party will not give it to us because they have a good moral compass. They will give it to us if we choose to struggle for it in the streets. I'm all on the court here. In 2006, Colorado had what was known around the country as the strongest laws on immigration, where we passed laws like the Show Me Your Papers law that Texas and Arizona and Florida are now using to weaponize local police to enact federal deportations. That started in Colorado in 2006. And because of organizers like Poncho, who is a child, like organizers who have been in these streets for over 20 years, who have been doing this work, because of the struggle of the immigrant rights movement of 2006, because kids took to the streets, because teachers walked out of schools, because people chose not to go to work on May 1st, we got DACA. We got immigrant rights victories. And so I hope that you know, as dark, as scary, as awful as it may be in the press, what an invitation for us to struggle. What a reminder that we come from a long history of struggle. Nobody ever won one thing alone. It takes all of us. And look, I see a Mahmoud Khalil poster in the crowd. The renewed threats to organizers like Latino Advocacy Day, the renewed threats to organizers on the ground like us, is that regardless of your immigration status, that the federal government, if you hold an opinion that they don't agree with, they will illegally deport you, they will illegally arrest you, and they will send undercover officers in Avenger shirts to say that they are enacting some version of justice. Chale! Chale! We can't stand for that. Do you stand for that? No. You have to understand, just because it's happening in Palestine doesn't mean it won't happen to us. Our struggles are interconnected. Nobody is free until everybody's free. Do we understand that? And so, because I'm on my fucking soapbox up here, all right? We're gonna transition to our next thing. I'm gonna turn it over because you should know that I'm very grateful. I got my chops organizing in the immigrant rights movement of 2017 when DACA was being rescinded by Donald Trump the first time. And what's about to come is gonna be dark, guys. Right? There's nothing romantic about social movements that have to struggle. They're born out of pain. We might put this on TikTok and it looks great, but we're here for fucked up reasons. We know that, right? And so I'm going to turn it over to the homie Victor Galvan. Go ahead and get on up here, Victor. A long-time immigrant rights struggle, long-time organizer, who's going to tell us a little bit about where we've been to tell us where we can go. Make some noise for Victor Galvan.
Take this in, y'all. Take this in. I am not a religious person by any means. But I have to say, I have never felt closer to the Creator than when I'm around my people. I have never felt safer. I have never felt safer than in these crowds when I know I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with the people that are going to have my back when the oppressor comes and arrests me, when the oppressor comes and disappears me. I hope that people will say, free him, free them, because everyone here deserves a life without the fear of being torn apart from their family.
That's right.
I've lost my brother to deportation. I've lost a father to deportation. My wife's brother. This is the painful reality we're living in today. I was radicalized, not by men on microphones, not by the people under the Capitol Dome, but by my people. When I first came to Latino Advocacy Day, I heard of these incredible, legendary young women, Las Estrellas. If y'all know, please give them a hand. Las Estrellas. They're a group of undocumented girls, women, from rural Colorado, the Eastern Plains, got together around reproductive rights. And when their mentor asked them, what else do you need? They said, we want to know about scholarships. We want to go to college. Some of us are undocumented and will never know what it's like to fulfill our dreams, what our parents, what our fathers and mothers struggled to give us. And it's being torn out from underneath us. We're great students. We believe in ourselves and we know we can do it, but we just need the chance. So they came here. They came here to this Capitol Dome to demand in-state tuition for undocumented people. Some of them undocumented themselves, chased down their bigoted representative in the bathroom because he was too cowardice to meet with them. They stood up to him and said, "We need in-state tuition." And he demeaned them. He told them that they didn't deserve what they're asking for, that they were stealing resources from people who did deserve it. I had heard about them in 2007. In 2008, I finally met this group of young women, and they did it again and again and again for 7 years. That same representative was a Republican in Eastern Colorado. He was lobbied by these young women for 7 years. Some of them ended up in college, still lobbying them. And he was the first Republican vote to help pass tuition equity because these women deserved it and they demanded it from people who were not seeing them for who they were. This was not easy. They were undocumented women telling people in positions of power that they existed and that they deserved a voice and to be heard. And those women radicalized me. 3 years later, I came out of the shadows as undocumented and unafraid because of these brave young women. These women helped lead the charge here in Colorado to create a movement that demanded that President Obama create a program that stopped the deportation of young dreamers. And in 2012, we watched as the administration created a program that would protect them from deportation. This was not an Obama-era gift. This was an era of undocumented people saying that we deserve to be seen, we deserve peace and safety to pursue the dreams that our parents have struggled so long to see us fulfill. And today, we're continuing in the same footsteps as Las Estrellas. We are the change we need. Those people do not know what it's like to be us and to live in our shoes. They don't know what it's like to work so fucking hard, so much, to give to our communities, to be good neighbors, to show up to our schools, to show up to work, to show up in our community day in and day out and still be told that we don't belong. They don't know what that's like. And still we're here to say, undocumented and unafraid, that sí se puede. We are the people we need today. Sí se puede. 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 All right, y'all see what I see, right? Alongside with these young women who were brave enough to say undocumented and unafraid is the woman who knew she would be arrested, that her family was being threatened if she said huelga on the sides of the field where workers were working day in and day out for their rights. And she stood there proudly demanding huelga, strike, huelga, 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 because she knew that it was our work that was the foundation to this country. And that is what gave us the foundation of the farm workers' right movement. I am so proud to hand off the microphone to a living legend, Dolores Huerta.
Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede.
are a wonderful sight to see. Thank you all for coming out, because you're coming out to fight not only for your rights, but for the rights of every person here in Colorado, especially our undocumented, okay? We are here to march for them, to let them know that they are not alone. And I know that the people in the Capitol are going to hear you, and they're going to see you. But not only them, everybody in the state of Colorado is going to see you today. They're going to see you today because you are here, and we are here in numbers. We are here united, okay? That's right! La gente unida jamás será vencida. La gente unida jamás será vencida.
La gente
Unida jamás será vencida.
La gente unida jamás será vencida.
So you are not only inspiring each other, you are inspiring everybody else and we're saying to them, you know, get off of the sidewalk and come into the street and march. Now we've got to get up the courage, because we know that we are going to face some hard times ahead. But you know, this is just, nos estamos preparando. We are getting prepared. Not only because we know that this is the beginning of 4 hard years that we're going to have to be prepared to fight. But one thing, there will be elections in 2 years, okay? There will be elections in 2 years. So every one of us, and I know you've already been doing this, have got to commit ourselves right now that for the next elections, we are going to be out there in the streets, knocking on doors, registering people to vote, getting people to become citizens. No están seguros if they have a green card, okay? They've got to become citizens. How many people do we know that have been here and have never become citizens? Because we need their votes. We need their votes. We need people that are going to stand up for us and pass the laws that we need for our families, for our children, for education, food stamps. They are trying to cut money for education, money that we need for our disabled community. Are we going to let them do that? No! Are we going to let them do that? No! So this march is just the beginning, okay? So when we go to the Capitol, whose house is it? Our house! Whose house is it? Our house! All right, pues vamos adelante. Let's go forward and march. Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede.
We know we are doing this without violence, right? That's right. Okay, in the name of Cesar Chavez, we are non-violent. So we have to do some passive resistance. And one of the things I'm going to ask you, I don't know if you've heard of this, our brothers and sisters in the South, our black brothers and sisters have asked us to boycott. So, you know what? They want to get rid of their inclusion, diversity, equity policies. Well, you know what? They don't respect us. We don't want to give them our dollars. So we're going to be boycotting throughout the Quartet, not throughout land. We're going to be boycotting Target. We're going to be boycotting Walmart. We're going to be boycotting McDonald's. And any others, if they don't want us to be part of their organization. If they don't respect us, we don't respect them. All right? So don't forget, speak up about that. Thank you so much.
Sí se puede.
We have a couple housekeeping things. We're about to move, so make sure you tie your shoes, all right? Everybody loosen their shoes. That was crazy. I did want to mention, we are going to make sure that we keep everybody safe, so if everybody can just stay on pace with this large red truck, Dolores will be in the lowrider. Yeah, we're putting Dolores in a lowrider, by the way. We got some drip around here, okay? So I just want to let you know there's a couple things. If you are physically unable to march today, we have an accessibility plan. If you find Katia with a yellow sign over there, she will be ordering Ubers to get close to the Capitol because we want our movements to be inclusive for everybody, right?
I know, I like the bouncy.
And then second thing, obviously we know that there's some real big health concerns for some folks, so if you do need masks, where's Alejandro?
Yeah.
Alejandro is missing again, all right? Alejandro has masks for folks. Where's he at? Where's it? There he is, all right. So we'll go ahead, Alejandro right here will have our masks, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over and give once again some deep, deep gratitude to the Denver PSL. We're gonna make some noise for the Denver PSL and Poncho! Whose state?
Our state.
Whose state?
Our state.
Whose state?
Our state.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly the energy that we need today, tomorrow, for the long term. It's the energy we needed yesterday. First and foremost, though, I should introduce myself because most of you probably don't know who I am. My name is Poncho Espino. I am a proud son of immigrants from the beautiful little town of San Pedro del Gallo, Durango. I love my people so much. I love who I'm a descendant of so much. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, El Gallo translates literally into rooster. I got this little rooster with me right here at all times, just in case. But what brings us here today should not be motivated by fear. This movement cannot be sustained by fear and fear alone. My parents, some of the speakers have already talked about it, were heavily involved here locally in the 2006 movement that led to millions of people not going into work and doing the largest general strike in the 21st century in the United States of America. But I'm not gonna lie, growing up, my life was driven by fear. I'm the second of like 8 kids. We used to pack our family into a tiny little Subaru Legacy to go to the food stamps office, to go to Walmart, to go to everything we did, and we lived our life in constant fear. That was the only thing that I ever had present on my mind. Every time we went to the IRS building, every time we went to the food stamps office, every time we went to Denver Health, I was driven by fear. I was afraid to lose my mother. I was afraid to lose my father. I was afraid to lose my cousins, many of whom are undocumented. I was living my life as a child driven by fear. But the thing that changed was my mother and my father and our neighbors over in Gloveville and Elyria and Swansea. You know what they did? They shed their fear. They did exactly what they had to do, what the moment called for, and they refused to sit down and let them be stepped over any longer, to step out and only live our life in fear. And they said, not only are we humans that merit the dignity of life, but we are strong people too. Mis padres me inculcaron el amor para la gente. Porque mis padres sabían que si luchaban para otros, esa lucha era de ellos también. Lo que se iba a ganar es mi ganancia también. When we fight for others, we inevitably are fighting for ourselves. I want to be inspirational. I want to get up here and talk about how we're going to fight. But there is a sobering reality in front of us that we must not shy away from looking at the situation for what it is, not what we wish it was. I need to point out, and I'm thankful that Tim already did, the name of Mahmoud Khalid. Because this is a major development in the politics of our country. For those of you who don't know, Mahmoud Khalil is one of the key organizers of the encampments that started in Colombia and took the nation by storm last year. And he was targeted despite the lies and the rhetoric of the Trump administration that they're targeting criminals, much like they did here in Aurora, painting this bullshit lie that our family members, that our community are criminals. Now they've taken that a step further. And they said that Mahmoud Khalil has been placed in arrest in a geo-detention facility very much similar to the one that we have here in Aurora, a for-profit prison company. He's been put there for not committing a crime. You should look up what Marco Rubio's press secretary said when asked this question. What crime has Mahmoud Khalil, an immigrant born in Syria, the descendant of Palestinian peoples who were displaced in 1948, what crime is he being accused of? What is he being held for? They said, no crime. He is a threat, and I'm not lying. They said he is a threat to the foreign policy and political interest of this country. That is the development that is happening. They are coming not just for immigrants' rights, right? They're using us as a punching bag, as a scapegoat for what's really happening. They're trying to transform this into a country where the simple act of defying what's happening is a crime. And we can't permit that to happen, not because we don't like it, not because we feel some certain type of way about it, but because now we have to fight. We don't have a choice. Because when immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back. That is our obligation. That's the energy we need. And we're going to head out and we're going to let all the streets of Denver know that we're not here to just attend conferences. We're not just here for one day. We're here for the long-term struggle. We're ready to be committed. We're ready to sacrifice. And we will win. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Just a quick reminder, everybody, we got the Lovers Puerta in a low rider. Because the struggle is for everybody. We all take a piece of this struggle home with us every day, and everybody has a piece to contribute. Este es nuestro estado. Ice out of Colorado, 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 nuestro estado. talking about. We're just kicking off on our way to the Capitol, supporting Latino Advocacy Day, an example of what struggle will achieve. Because it's not enough to do the work in our organizations. It's not enough to do the work out here on the streets. It has to come together into a unified struggle on multiple fronts and all its beautiful diversity exemplified by this crowd. I see all you young, beautiful people. I see all our older community. I see the people that are willing to struggle, coalesce our forces, just as the Trump administration is doing, coalescing their forces to attack us. We're coming together on days like this to demonstrate that we're ready to fight back too. Shout out to our immigrant workers on the construction site right here. Nuestra gente hermosa, trabajadora, luchadora, un ejemplo de nuestro pueblo, de lo que se necesita que hacer. Estamos aquí para vivir una vida digna, trabajadora, luchadora. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede.
When I say eyes, you say out. Eyes. Out. Eyes. Out. When I say eyes, you say fuera. Eyes. 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 When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do?
Fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
We want ICE off our streets! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
When ICE comes, what do we do? Don't open the door! Don't open the door! What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't open the door!
What?
Don't
sigue y sigue, el pueblo vive, vive, la lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
Trump, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Trump, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Police, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
ICE, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
La migra y la policía, la misma porquería. La migra y la policía, la misma porquería. La migra y la policía,
La misma porquería.
la migra y la policía.
La misma porquería.
Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve y se siente.
El pueblo está presente.
El pueblo unido
Jamás será vencido.
el pueblo unido.
Jamás será vencido.
La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue y sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
Trump, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha. Escucha. Estamos en la lucha.
That's what I'm talking about, everybody. This way we're going to start slowing down the truck just a little bit. We don't want nobody to fall behind. We don't want to stick together. Because that too is example. This is what we have to do. If we're willing to fight. We have to fight for each other. We have to stick together. Both figuratively and literally today. Because we keep us safe, that's right. It can always get us up.
Thank you so much. What is? Oh, awesome. I love your shirt. Good to see you. So, are you going to be on the campus on Wednesday? Yes. Yay. Okay. What? So, it's in the afternoon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, great.
Walking backwards is good for your knees.
Yes, and it works the muscles in your back too, I think.
Deportation!
Treatment, whose parents were deported. Shame! And that is just one of the thousands of examples of how inhumane this administration is, of how evil ICE is, that young people can't even seek health care, much less afford it. That's right. And we're all here today, all together, standing united. So let me hear it. Let me hear it for all of y'all out here today. ¡Sí se puede! 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 ¡Sí se puede!
No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No justice! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No justice! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No justice! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No justice! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No justice! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No peace! We want ICE off our streets! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! No hate! 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 No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! El pueblo unido jamás será vencido! 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 El pueblo vive, vive, la lucha sigue, sigue. 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 I want them to hear you all the way in DC. Come on now. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up.
today. You're amazing people. You're making some noise. But I'm going to need you to be a little louder because we're really close to our destination. Make some noise! Make some noise! El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. 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 Se ve, se escucha, ve y se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve y se siente. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. No, that's not enough, everybody. We made it to our destination.
Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of heavy. I run back and forth. Yeah. We're here at the Capitol, where I usually am. Where I usually am. Let's hear it from everybody. Let's give Latino Advocacy a big round of applause.
pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Jamás será vencido. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede.
Buenos días, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estamos, Colorado? Where are Latinas and Latinos at? ¿Se puede o no se puede? My name is Alex Sanchez. I'm the president and CEO of Voces Unidas de las Montañas and Voces Unidas Action Fund. I want to thank all the members of the press for joining us today. This is the 19th annual Latina and Latino Advocacy Day. Let's hear it. I want to thank our co-lead, Color, Colorado Organization for Reproductive Rights of Color and Color Action Fund. We are thrilled by the turnout and continued growth of Latino Advocacy Day here in Colorado, and especially by the show of support and unity from so many organizations that participated in the Stand With Immigrants March. Let's hear it. Immigration is a very personal issue for many of us here today. In fact, the very first Denver Latino Advocacy Day in 2007 took place as a response to the anti-immigrant policies from that era, not too different from those we see today. But while the anti-immigrant sentiment of some of our elected leaders may not have changed over the past decades, the level of Latino advocacy and participation in shaping policies that impact our communities most certainly has. The faces of many of those who will lead us into the future are certain to change as well. Many of the emerging young leaders are here with us today. 150 young people are among of the 500 plus participants who spend their weekend studying the issues and preparing to meet with their legislators today. More than half of the participants traveled here from outside of Denver, more than any other year. Validation that our reach continues to grow. Let's hear it for those who traveled an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. Since 2007,
About 6,000 Latinas and Latinos have participated in our Advocacy Day events. Over the course of those 19 years, we have become more organized, more aware, and more involved. Latinos throughout Colorado are leaders in civic engagement, are actively participating in policy decisions that impact our communities. Color began organizing Latina and Latino Advocacy Day in 2007. And in 2021, Color and Voces Unidas joined forces to create the Colorado Latino Agenda, an initiative that includes public opinion research that now informs our action days like Latino and Latina Advocacy Day here in Denver, and also our work at the federal level. Our annual Colorado Latino Policy Agenda report is based on the largest poll of Latino voters in Colorado and is released every September. Participants today will advocate in support of 6 specific bills and issues. For example, we are supporting a bill to protect all workers who encounter high temperatures and extreme weather in their workplaces, whether indoors or outdoors. This includes construction workers, landscapers, warehouse employees, line workers, truck drivers, roofers, and many other workers. Another bill that regulates collusion in rent prices between landlords to prevent them from overcharging renters. And legislation that requires that emergency notifications be sent out in Spanish and in other languages when a certain percentage of residents speak English less than very well. Other measures we're advocating for include a bill led by Color that formally enshrines the right to abortion in the Colorado Constitution and removes the state ban on using public funds to cover abortion care, as approved by voters last fall. As attacks from the federal government and states hostile to reproductive justice grow, we're working to pass a bill also led by Color that ensures Coloradans can get the emergency care they need, including pregnant people who need an abortion or miscarriage care. And we're also demanding that legislators protect the civil rights of all residents, regardless of immigration status. This means making sure local governments do not share personal data with immigration enforcement agencies. Hold local law enforcement accountable for following state laws and requiring school districts to keep their students and their families safe. Come on! I'm going to turn it over now to Dusty Gurule, the President and CEO of Color.
Thank you, Alex. Can you all hear me? I'm so happy it's sunny today. Today's the nicest day in the whole week, and this is why. Being here with our ancestors and in community with all of you, the Latino and Latina Advocacy Day participants, and those who came to show collective support for our immigrant families and to reject the hate and racism targeting our communities. Thank you all. I'm honored to have Dolores Huerta with us today. For those of you that were part of the second Latino Advocacy Day in 2008, she was also our guest keynote speaker then. So it's amazing to have her 17 years still in the struggle and to just... Her work shows us what we all need to instill in ourselves, is that we have to keep going. We can never give up and be bold. Like, I love her talking points. She talks about reproductive justice, abortion care, and you'll hear from her in a second, so I'm not going to take words from her. But I am incredibly proud and appreciative of what our community has accomplished through Latino Advocacy Day since we launched it in 2007. And I believe we can all feel the momentum grow through the energy of everyone gathered here today. For some, this time serves as an introduction to the legislative process. Many of the people haven't been in this building yet, but today means they're going to come and they're going to come back and come back and come back. The past 2 days were filled with participants of all ages, which is beautiful to see our families together, learning about policy issues, how to lobby legislators, and the importance of community voice and movement building. And what you see behind me now, this is usually the part when I tear up, so, because just look behind me, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. We know that Latinos are critical to the history and the fabric of our state and our country. Our voices, perspectives, stories, experiences are essential to any and all policy making. Come on. Policies like Alex already mentioned, Senate Bill 183, which enshrines and really implements the will of the voters, the ballot measure that we co-led last year, which passed with 62% of Colorado voters' approval. More than 70% of communities of color voted yes. But we must continue to make our voices heard. As federal protections continue to be attacked, Colorado must ensure that patients are not denied life-saving emergency care, including abortion and miscarriage care.
That's right.
Those two bills and the bills that Alex mentioned that our participants learned about this weekend, and all the other things that they are bringing with them to their conversations about where they are and what they need from their elected officials. After this conversation, we're all going to go into the Capitol and talk to our electeds. Our work together community for the last 19 years has helped to change the framework of policy making and to remind elected officials who they work for. In closing, I want to express my sincere gratitude again to all of you and urge you to stay engaged. And I'm super excited to introduce our next speaker. I just met her today and I know we're going to stay connected. Her name is Kaylee Alexandra Hernandez. She's a junior from Greeley West High School. Come
Good afternoon, all. This is my first LAD, and I'm very excited to be participating. Throughout this experience, I have learned and I have gained much knowledge about what is going on in our communities as a new president has taken place and has frightened many people of my community. I remember when he first took office, many of my friends and their parents would not show up to school because they were scared, or they would not show up to work because they were scared that ICE would show up and take them. Sorry. This issue is very prominent and deep into my heart because I am a proud daughter of immigrants. My father came here when he was 10, alone, without anything, and he has given me the life that he never had. So I am very grateful and very proud to be standing here with you all today. During LAD, we learned about policies that are trying to take place right now. We learned about the reproductive health care bill that is trying to take place, which allows for people to get abortions if needed. We learned about medical emergency services being provided to anyone, regardless of their race, their insurance, to make sure that they get the health care that they need.
That's right.
We also learned about ways to stand up and ways to help our community and advocate for our communities. In the process of LAD, we were given red cards, which gave us a list of our rights and what to do if ICE were to come to our houses, to anywhere. I am very fortunate to be living here in Colorado where our rights are protected, and in the city of Greeley where ICE is not allowed to be let into schools. So I'm very grateful. I am very grateful and fortunate to be where I am today. So, in the wise words of Dolores Huerta, si se puede, mi gente, we will get through this.
Thank you, Kaylee. Let's give it another round of applause to Kaylee. One of 150 young people who participated in the 19th annual Latina and Latino Advocacy Day. While LAD is not about legislators, it's about the participants. Each year, we invite one legislator to speak during our press conference. We obviously want to thank all the lawmakers, all the state representatives, all the state senators who are here today behind us, supporting their constituents who are coming from every corner of the state. We thank them, and now we'd like to invite a representative from the state legislature. Today we have Representative Lorena Garcia from House District 35.
Everybody, it is a beautiful day to fight for our rights, is it not? No, it is truly, truly amazing to think back through the history of LAD and how many people have left their mark because of LAD on this building, on that walkway. LAD began with the Latina Initiative and Color. I used to run Color, so I'm going to make sure we know the name of Color, the Colorado Organization for Latino Opportunity and Reproductive Rights. Throughout its lifetime, organizations like CIRC, Rights for All People, 9 to 5, Colorado Progressive Coalition, Claro, and many more helped build and lead LAD to be the amazing event that it is today. Thousands of Latinos have walked these steps and marched, even before LAD, and we are standing on the shoulders of those warriors who have given us a platform to continue to fight for freedom. Come on. Thousands have entered these walls and have made their voices heard, and you will join those ranks today. They have fought for reproductive justice. They have fought for workers' rights. They have fought for environmental justice and immigrant rights, and that fight continues today. Right now, the brutal assaults from the federal government, deleting the reproductive health webpage, passing anti-trans executive orders, pardoning individuals who are convicted of violating the FACE Act that protects abortion care providers and people seeking abortions, and so much more. And these threats are not only on our reproductive freedoms, because we know that with policies like the Lake and Riley Act, that is a blatant violation of due process and eliminates the presumption of innocence. The Uplift Act by Congressman Gabe Evans, of the grandson of immigrants, is a direct assault on state rights. These are efforts that are intended to erode our hope, to destroy our inspiration, and disseminate our power, but it is not working. Together,
Intellectual power unites. We are stronger than hate and bigotry. Together unified, we are in this fight against fascism. We are in this fight against a tyrannical government. They want to tear us down one by one, and we will not let them unless our egos get in the way. As long as we are united, we leave no room for ego. We will defeat fascism. There is no room for ego in the fight of freedom. There is no room for ego in the fight of dignity. There is no room for ego in our movement. We are all one.
Come on.
We are in this together. Right now, we are finalizing a bill that will ensure the civil rights are not violated by a tyrannical government for our immigrant communities. And you have the opportunity today to urge all those legislators to support this bill that will be introduced this week when you go in that building. You have the opportunity to ensure that all the bills listed today pass so that we can fight for our freedom, because freedom does not exist unless all of us have freedom.
Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Thank you. Now I have the honor of introducing you to a hero to all of us. She has to all of us who have chosen to follow in her path as civil rights activists and community organizers. Today's guest of honor, Dolores Huerta, is a labor leader who co-founded the United Farm Workers Union alongside Cesar Chavez. At age 93, Doña Dolores continues to work tirelessly, developing leaders and advocating for working families as founder and president of the Dolores Huerta Foundation. It is both an honor and a privilege to have Dolores Huerta here with us this afternoon. Dolores Huerta.
Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this great historic Latino Advocacy Day. Colorado, you have always been in the forefront of the civil rights struggle, and I'm glad to see that you are taking your place again, right in the front line. Because what you are doing here is actually an inspiration and an example of what we need to do all over the United States of America, right? You know, if we could roll back the clock and see when this building was built, you know, if we could have been here then and seen who were the workers that were building this Capitol, we would have seen Native Americans, right? The indigenous people. We would have seen African workers here in this building. We would have seen New Mexico Hispanos and Colorado Hispanos. And yet we would have seen many Mexican immigrants building this building. Walk the halls today. These are the people that you are going to be representing, okay? You're going to be representing them and their offspring. Many of us who are here in the audience today, if not all of us that are in the audience today, you are going to be representing them. And we are here for one reason and one reason only, to fight for good legislation, for legislation that will protect our people, that will protect our women, will protect our children, will protect our elders, will protect our people with disabilities, okay? We are here for them. I know you're. And not only are we here today to support this great legislation that Representative Garcia just told us about, and the other legislation, because when we leave here, we're going to go back to our towns and make sure that we reach out to other people and make sure that their voices are also heard, all right? So we can have some rallies in their area, send them some emails, make some phone calls, send them some letters or postcards to let them know we are watching them. We want to make sure that they are accountable, because after all, who do they work for? Who pays their salaries? All right, because that is what democracy is all about. When we talk about by the people, for the people, who are the people? We are the people. Who are the people? We are the people. And we will send this message as we get stronger and we grow our numbers, because our message has to go from Colorado to Washington, D.C. also. All right? To let our president, well, maybe he's not my president. Pero el menso that calls himself our president, okay? No, he's not our president, but we're going to let him know that we are not buying his line, okay? I don't know if you all know, but he sent out a tweet where he put "Long live the king."
Yeah.
So, we didn't want kings from England, we didn't want kings from Spain, no place else. We are a democracy, and we're going to let him know that there are many, many thousands of us here in Colorado and throughout the United States, and we're going to continue organizing to make sure that we have a democracy. The rights that they need of education, of health care, and also for the rights for disabled people also, in our LGBTQ community also. And especially our education, because they want to do away with the Department of Education, because they know if they can keep the people ignorant, if they can keep the people without knowing, that they can continue to keep us divided. Well, they're not going to do that to us, because we are not going to be divided. We're going to be united, and we're going to fight, and we're going to grow our numbers until they stop their fascist tendency of hurting the people in our country, right? We have seen how many people have already been hurt, how many people have already been deported, how many families have been affected, and we know, as we're standing here right now today, that with all of the cuts that they're making right now, firing people, can you imagine somebody getting a notice, you don't have your job anymore from one day to the next, And so we have to fight for our democracy, and we are here to show them how Colorado fights for democracy, right? Very much. And the first thing I mentioned this earlier, I'm going to mention it again in case you don't know about it. But the ministers, the pastors in the South have asked everybody to do passive resistance and to do what they call an economic fast. Give something up. And what we're giving up is buying at Target.
Yes.
Save your money. Buying at McDonald's. Can we do that? Don't go somewhere else and buy whatever you need, okay? So they can feel the pain a little, because you know what? For all of those billionaires out there that want to get our tax money, that where they feel their pain is in their wallet, okay? And the only thing that they need is easy money. So we're going to make them lose the money and until they turn around and say, yes, we need to have our people included, people of color, women, LGBTQ community, we need to be included. And we are fighting for equity and for justice for everybody. Muchas gracias y adelante, adelante, with Colorado in the lead. Gracias.
Wow. Man, just stand right in front of her.
Get your hands ready. Let's close. You ready to go talk some lawmakers? You ready to go fight for our community? Not look and study history. Are you ready to make history? All right, follow me. Let's do this one more time. Here we go.
I loved him so much. I loved him so much. I loved him so much.
Is that his name, Tim?
Tim Hernandez, yes.
The guy speaking?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
the guy that's doing the chanting?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, he was just he was representative.
I think I heard him say that on the truck, but I don't know who he is.
So he lost the last election, even though he was number one on the ballot, and I
met her out in the street and she said, I'm Grandma.
Oh, hi, Grandma. Nice to meet you.
Ohio Peace Coalition.
Did you really? You traveled all the way to Ohio to be here today?
Well, I was visiting my daughter.
Uh-huh.
She had to go to work, and I said, guess where I'm going?
Oh, that's great.
Ohio, Northwest Ohio Peace Coalition.
I used to live in Ohio when I was a little boy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I was too. A little tiny town called Cambridge.
Yeah. No, I knocked on doors to get Tim elected, and I knocked on doors to get Tim elected, and he ended up number one on the ballot, and he was very, very popular. And him and Elizabeth Epps lost, and I'm pretty sure it was because of some money in the politics. Could have been that. Because they're strong on policy and garbage. Are you going to say?
No.
Of course. Yeah, you can just put it through the security. Just put it through the security.
But it's a megaphone. I mean, I think I would be yelling.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, they let my...
I'll probably stay.
I don't know.
I kind of doubt that. Can you get a picture?
How many ladies have the book with the bill?
Yes.
Do you have your phone there?
I probably won't go inside because I don't want to get snagged with the megaphone. I'm sure they won't let me in there with it. They probably think I'm going to use it.
Brian would know.
What?
He's wondering if he can go in there with a megaphone.
They probably won't let me in. I doubt it.
Other side.
I wouldn't use it, but they probably won't let me in though.
Of course you wouldn't use it.
But they don't think that though.
Well, I know, but
You can leave it at the desk when you go in. Pick it up on your way out.
Let's go on.
Do you?
What am I doing?
That's okay. I do have a picture of you. You're on YouTube. Say hi.
I don't know what I'm doing. You got it. There we go.
All right. Yeah. You want it like this? Okay. There's a few.
With my eyes open?
I hope so. I took a few.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, honey.
I'll probably leave right now.
Okay, well, I might go for a while at least.
I may want to take more pictures with signs probably. Can I get a picture of your sign? Okay. Oh, you want your picture as well?
Yes.
You want that direction?
I love that. And you know what? I love my horchata cold. I mean hot. Not cold, hot.
Okay, there we go. And then
I
yours.
blew that one.
Took 3.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. Thanks for doing that.
No, definitely.
I don't. It is my birthday, and I got a birthday dinner planned.
Oh, your birthday's today?
Is it really? Yeah. Yeah, my birthday's today.
Okay, happy birthday.
You were here yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you march?
I didn't make it to the march, but I got here and I was up here.
That's
with my
great. Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
I was gonna bring them today too, but they're like, Mom, you already did it yesterday.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I've got it on my channel, on my YouTube channel. It's Carol Funk, F-U-N-K.
Carol, hold on. I'm gonna have to type this and send it so I'll forget.
Yeah, F-U-N-K. Carol, C-A-R-O-L.
So C-A-R-L. Carol Funk, F-U-N-K.
Yep.
And then YouTube, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I got the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
I tried to get some, but I'm like, I can't even tell because you know how it's like in the start. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm grabbing.
That's good. I do usually. I'm out here a lot, so there's a lot of marches and protests. Got the Women's Day, International Women's Day march, and it was fantastic. It was wonderful, and yesterday just made me happy. I was just so happy, except for the time I cried. There was a Trump. No, there was a Trump. Mexicano for Trump there trying to disturb our peace, and he says, "Well, I'm just here to watch the show." Bless you. I'm just here to watch the show. He says, and we're like, it's not a show. It's a ceremony. It's a prayer. You know, and just go away. He was saying, well, we're the ones that elected. You know, we're the biggest demographic to elect Trump. And people were just not having it. One older woman was crying, and it made me cry. You know, so that's what I was saying. I was crying.
It's just we're so divided, and it's like we need to come together, and you know, like in these, like that's why I come to these because I feel together with everyone that aligns on the same cause. You know what I mean? And
Yes,
so
definitely.
It's important.
It is very important.
I came by myself, and I was like, I'm still coming, regardless of whoever doesn't come.
That's right. Well, you're one more voice to add. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it was really nice meeting you too. I didn't get your name.
Ali. Or Alicia.
Alicia. Nice to meet you, Ali. Yeah. Okay. So it is my birthday today. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I got dinner. My daughter has dinner planned for me. That's not till later. That's not till later.
Each other, come on.
Yeah, I know.
I swear, come on. 3, 2, 1.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys.
Oh, he wants another picture, another picture.
I wasn't here.
All right, let's do it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait. Perfect. Yay.
Thank you. Oh my God, no.
Are they speaking? So do you know what this, do you guys know what the schedule is? Are they speaking right now, or when do they start speaking?
You were here for helping to kind of guide.
Yes, I know. Yeah, you
We
did a really good job.
Oh.
Yeah, you did a really good job. I was here for 7 hours filming when they defeated the bill, the ICE, you know, HB, what is it? Yeah, the showing me. Yes, and I was here and I was filming in there and I accidentally muted my video.
Oh, no.
So I had like 5 hours of muted video. I was like, oh my God. It was such great testimony from everybody, you know, and why it got killed. You know, the community came out and spoke, and it was wonderful. But you get to see their mouth moving. You can hear everything coming out of their mouth.
Someone
Thanks
over
so much.
there with their team might have a little bit more.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, you too. Get another look at this fabulous car. Very fast. Oh, they have water too.
Thank you. I'll get your number.
Can I grab a water?
Yeah, and I have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Better intervene while you can.
Let me get out of the way, honey.
She's already had a lot of time.
Hey, and now he wants a profile of just Dolores. Dolores, one and done. I'll be out your way. Give him a power face. Give him a power face. Yeah.
There you go.
What an thank you.
Yes. Thank you. She's 95 years old. 94 years old. My mom lives to 91. Yeah. It's good. She looks wonderful, healthy. Hey, you. Hi, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Are you going inside?
No, I don't think so. But we came and marched and stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you know, are they speaking right now or when it starts?
I don't know. I think, yeah, people are going inside, so I don't know.
Oh, they are going inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but I don't know what like the schedule of the day is different.
Might end up in the overflow room again like I did last time. So. Hi, how are you? Good, good. I'm wondering, are you going inside?
Probably not.
No. I'm thinking about it, but
I usually if you have time.
yeah.
You know,
It is my birthday. It is my birthday. My daughter.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks. But anyway, my daughter has dinner planned. Corned beef and cabbage, of course. You know. But
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
oh yeah, we gotta get out of the way. But anyway, thank you so much. Anyway, that's not till later anyway. So.
Trying to move the car if we can get out of the way.
So they're trying to move the car. Watch out, guys, they're backing up. Joe. Hey, Joe. Hi, Joe. I'm Carol. I'm Carol Funk. Yeah, yeah, I'm I'm great. So Bernie's coming to town.
coming into town, yeah.
I'm so excited. I put my RSVP in right
Did
away.
you already RSVP?
Yeah,
That's good.
and I sent a little note along with it. I was saying that I remember going in the morning to the headquarters and getting coffee and donuts and a pep talk from Joe before we went out to campus.
Yeah, man.
And they just really loved that
Those
story.
were good days, aren't they?
Yeah, well, really good days.
And boy, everything that Bernie talked about is now there.
Yeah, I know. And of course, here he is again.
Here he is again. I mean, he enjoyed Colorado quite a bit. He won it twice.
Yeah, I know. I was there at the party too.
I know. It's good seeing-
It was
seeing
really
you.
good seeing
Yeah,
you,
so
honey.
enjoy the day when it comes.
Yeah.
You're going, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
So up in Greeley and here, or just right?
I'm just going here.
We're gonna go here.
Yeah, and they said the doors open at 4, but I imagine they're gonna have it probably in the amphitheater, don't you think? So they're probably a fence.
Well, I don't know. Last time we had it,
Was over in the grass.
It was over in the grass over here.
Yes, it was.
So
Yeah, and he came out of that building.
the amphitheater might be too small. He might have it.
You know, you're right, because he's been bringing
Bernie?
yeah, he's been bringing campaign-sized crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are going to be a lot of people here, I'm sure. Yeah.
So we'll see. It's
going to be outside, though.
Huh?
It's going to be outside, yeah.
Yeah, in the park.
Did you get your RSVP?
For what?
To go see him, Bernie.
I did. I did go.
I was making a
did
joke.
get
I
it.
know
Yeah,
you did.
I did get it. But I was on Colorado Public Radio this morning, and they were asking me questions about the Democratic Party.
Yes.
And I had said that I believe that AOC is probably the future of this party, and they were asking me why. I was like, because she speaks unadulterated. She's actually speaking the truth that we need to hear, and she has the message for the American people that the other Democrats don't.
Do you think she's going to primary her?
I pray to God that she does.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, he's so bad.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, just
Yeah.
I mean, for doing what he did. I mean, it basically was an affront to what we are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I hope so too. And then next step, Senate for her, Senate, and then maybe.
You never know.
You
right?
never know.
You never know.
Never
That would
know.
be a hell of an American story. That would be.
It would be great. It would be great. So anyway, it was good. It was really good seeing you too. Yeah, thank you. So are they speaking now, or when does it? Or inside?
It's all inside. They're going to legislator to legislator, so they're doing that.
Is it going all day long,
I
or?
think they end up over here for lunch.
Okay, so it's going on right now.
Yeah, right now.
And do you know for as long as they have testimony, or?
No, they're actually going to each office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They're going to each office inside there. It's not like a hearing or anything like that. Well, that's awesome. Do you think I could go in there and film that?
You have to come in that way on the bottom.
Yeah.
We have to go that way on top.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You might. I mean, I don't think you could take it into committee rooms, but
Yeah, just as.
I don't know.
I told them I had no idea. I'm not going to talk on it, but I don't think they'll let me in with this thing. And I don't want to take it to my car and come back.
Oh, well, I might just go peek and see what's going on.
Okay.
So we'll see him. But anyway, first I'm gonna have a cigarette.
Was you
because
interviewing him? So I was right in the middle of it. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you jumped in. So
I didn't mean to jump in.
No, you're good.
I didn't realize until you had the camera up in his face.
I did. I had the camera right up in his face.
I was just looking at this bottle. I was like, oh. I don't know what I'm thinking today.
That's funny. But anyway, great day. So
It was a good day.
yeah, and make sure to watch the march yesterday. It was absolutely beautiful. It really was.
It was good.
Yeah.
I want to see if I get this stuff. What's he saying?
Don't remember. Who? Oh, Ian. You mean Ian?
Can I get your picture, Ian? I'm Michael. I think we're friends on Facebook.
This is Michael Resists.
Oh,
He's the one that does all the buttons.
No, take a picture of you guys.
But I want you too.
Okay, I'll take one after.
Okay, then, let's get us all together. Can you take our picture?
Yes, I can.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to confuse everybody.
Do you want it like this?
Yes. Don't give me the rabbit ears.
Yeah, that's better.
I thought you were going to give me the rabbit ears.
Oh, I'm taking video. Hold on. No, I don't want video. How do you? Oh, it's on video. It's on video. I don't want to take a video.
I think you're already doing it.
Oh, it was recording.
Okay, photo.
Okay, let's try
There
again.
we go. There you go.
Let's
You
try
ready?
again. Okay. This is great.
Nice guys. I'll tag you. Yeah. I'm how you doing, Desmond?
Desmond's an elected official on the western side.
Yes.
Desmond? That's nice.
Where he works.
I'm trying to read your back because I don't got.
Here.
Hi.
I'm Carol. I'm Carol Funk. Nice to meet you. Yes, I worked very, very, very hard on Ian's campaign.
And we're very proud of this man.
Yeah.
He's an old man in the shadows.
Yeah, and I was just really hoping you'd be mayor, but yeah, you did a great showing. Yeah, for all the candidates that were there, and that was thanks to you that there were so many candidates. That is true.
I was
Yeah.
the only one in the TV commercial for the fair election fund that worked and advertising.
Was you advertising?
Yeah. He was advertising for the fair election fund.
Oh, okay.
So that's why there were so many mayoral candidates.
Is that right?
Yep, it was all thanks to him.
Are you live streaming right now?
I am.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, we love you.
Jumping in, I don't mean to.
No, you're good. We love you. Are you gonna go inside or watch or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there, and then we're meeting with the governor's administration, with the Green Latinos members.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, keep up the good work.
Thanks, guys.
And it was really nice.
Nice
Really nice meeting you, Jasmine. Thank you so much for being the good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Okay. My addiction.
Oh, I thought you were filming yourself smoking.
Oh no. Sometimes I catch it gets caught on there, and I'm like, oh, look at my face. Oh, it's smoking. Don't do it. Okay. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah, I never when I was in high school, I think 16 or 17.
Yeah, you tried?
I tried, and the kids, were smoking in school, and I tried it, and I'm kind of a person, I don't do what others do.
Yeah.
And so just because someone else does this, I gotta do it. So I said, I'll try it. I tried it for maybe a week.
Yeah.
And I said, and people were just
Coughing all the time.
and they were learning how to smoke, and they were, oh, this is so good. And I said, no,
Is
it's
it
not.
really?
I said, no, it's
really?
not.
It really? I know, that's why it's
So I
menthols, because it's still, yeah, because the taste, I guess, but somebody that deliberately did that so that you'd want to like inhale this. It's just a terrible, terrible thing. But I didn't start taking it.
Yeah, and then when I got into college, I only smoked if I was out with friends, and that was when we were drinking. It's good, drink a drink.
Yeah, take a
so
make you a little dizzier.
Yeah, so I do it when I was drinking with and maybe one cigarette, I would borrow it from a friend.
Sure.
And I would just go, act cool, all this, college boy.
Yeah,
and then that's the only time I did. There's definitely a movie down there.
Oh yeah.
What'd she say? Release or what it says? Oh, power. She says it on her megaphone there. It's power on the megaphone. I'm gonna go home. I don't know what I want to eat.
So I gotta stop at Arash. Arash is my favorite. Where she goes. My favorite Middle Eastern.
You hear something funny?
Yes.
I was taking a picture. You know, I always ask about taking pictures, and if they say no, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. So I asked this.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw.
Huh?
You mean up here?
What's that?
Are you talking about up here?
Oh no, just don't hear.
Oh, okay.
And so I always ask permission. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Because I think it's rude, but you know.
It is.
And so I mean, I don't get up to someone's face, take a picture. Now, if you're in the crowd, that's you're gay.
You're out in public.
But if you're just sitting like on the bench there.
Yeah, just to take a random picture of people. Yeah.
So I asked. So anyhow, I saw this girl and her friend, you know, and I asked them both. Okay. So they stood there, and she says to me, she says, and actually she said, okay, and they grinned and they grinned, and then one of them got really slippy with me, and she says to me, what you gonna do with my picture? And I said I have a page to put it on. All the pictures I take of different things, and I always ask permission, and you give me permission. Well, I don't know. I said, I put my camera on, delete. And I said, you said it. I said, but I'm going to delete it right now. And I said, I don't know. Here's what I said. I said, her friend wanted it. And I said, I'll just cut you out and just do your friend. That's what I said.
That's funny.
I mean, she kind of was throwing a little attitude. I get that. You know, you said it.
Yeah.
Annie?
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it either. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I know. My neighbors see me on TV, and one of them, and they're all Trumpsters. And one came up trying to be real talky. It was a pretty day, and I know I was on the news that day because they had the camera in my face. And he saw me on the street in my neighborhood, and I said, hey, and I kept walking. He goes, hold on. And I know what he wanted to talk about, but I wasn't going to go there. And so, and he said, don't get away from me. It's such a beautiful day. Where you been today? I said, I've been working in my yard. Because he's a drumster. He went to start something. I don't know what.
So there was a guy that showed up at the park yesterday.
Is it what?
At the park.
Oh, yesterday, yeah. I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah, I watched my video, and he was caught up for Trump. And
I never understood
he
people.
wanted to, he comes up and the first, he was security.
He was getting very obnoxious.
He was obnoxious, and he says, well, I'm just here for the show. This is a show, right? And they said, no, it's not. It's a ceremony. Respect us. Well, we're the biggest demographic that voted for Trump. And he just got everybody upset, Just getting really
So everybody got upset.
And one woman started crying.
He probably didn't give a shit, really.
They chased him out.
I don't like people.
I don't either. So
You weren't here on the veterans.
I missed it. Yeah.
I posted the pictures last night. Okay. I wish you were here because I could say, "Oh, it's Kara when you need her." This lady got up and she was a veteran. Right? She got up there and she was talking and she had her camouflage outfit on, right? And she was very visibly upset. She started crying towards the end of her speech. But she got up there and she ripped off her top. And anyhow, I took a couple pictures. They're on my page. But she got up there and she went like this. Go look at my veteran page. I felt so bad for her. And anyhow, the crowd didn't share. The crowd didn't cheer or nothing. They didn't say a word. Really? No. And one lady said, well, they're doing that in France. I said, well, now I'm doing it in the United States.
There was a woman, I didn't even notice it. I was watching my stream. I don't know which march it was.
Right.
I don't think it was the February 5th one. It might have been the one after that. But anyway, I was watching it. The march. The woman walked by without her shirt, without a top on. And I didn't even notice it.
To the moment.
I didn't notice it in the moment, and I just noticed it on my stream afterwards. I was like, oh, okay.
And I saw that once at a pride.
Well, I've been to Pride.
And I saw them. And they do it all the time.
Yeah, they do it all the time.
But she was standing right there, and she just whipped it off. and she was like this. But, you know, and people didn't really say anything to her.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
She was visibly upset, and there was, but I didn't see anybody, you know,
What was she
cheer.
upset about?
I don't remember everything, but she was a veteran.
She was upset about what's going on?
With the veterans, and she was losing some of her benefits.
And nobody cheered for her.
Not that I saw.
That's kind of sad.
And she just stood there. There might have been a couple people who might have said something, but the majority of them were quiet, staring at her. I felt so bad about it. I did.
I feel bad about it too.
So she was visibly upset.
I think I don't think I'm gonna go outside. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind, but
Are you going inside?
I haven't made up my mind. Thought maybe I'd read some comments or say hi to people that are here.
And I'm going to go ahead and scoot.
Love you.
I'll see you next time. Are you coming here? Are you going to come here for the education Thursday?
I didn't know that there was going to be anything on Thursday. What's going on Thursday?
There's going to be here, and some of the Adams County school systems are going to close.
Oh.
And some of the school systems are closing and letting the school out, and they're coming here to protest with the education department. When you get a moment, just look at my page, and you'll see the flyer.
Okay, Wednesday, and I'm not sure what time.
It's Thursday.
No, I'm just saying Wednesday at the Aurora campus is a protest for
Aurora campus.
Yeah, for the Palestinian protester that was jailed in New York. So that will be at 3:30 on Thursday or on Wednesday, and then on Thursday here.
Thursday there is educational.
Okay. What time do you know?
Around 12, I believe.
12 o'clock. Okay.
All right.
Great. I love you.
I love you too. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go find some food.
Go find some food. And I want to thank everybody that's been here today. Here, 147, Matthew the King. We have rates. Cops have duties. Thanks for being here. I liked the video. And then I read that. That was so funny. Deportation is legal, but it isn't lawful. We must know this difference. Saying deportation is illegal is wrong because it is legal, but more importantly, it is unlawful against human rights. Legal is not the same as lawful. Stand and fight. Good show out of people. Yes, it was great. The 82 is a great low rider. I started crying when you guys went past the construction workers, and I stood to watch as you passed. I could see their face. Yeah, it was kind of emotional.
Ya nos entrevistó. Ya nos vemos, Conchita. Ya nos vamos.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Nos traemos chaleco para que luego cuando vengas se lo...
No, es mío. Yo lo
No, es que cuando vengas se lo tenemos. Porque si no, luego se lo tenemos. Vamos a quedar sus chalecos. Hay mucha gente.
Es que traes mío.
No, todos los convenios se los prestamos.
¿Sabes qué? Les dimos en la madre a Paz y ya todas se la no, y luego con esto. Gracias, gracias.
No,
te
sí,
quiero mucho.
Cuídense mucho.
Ay, Dios.
No, si cuando vengas se traen sus chalecos. Cuídense, Conchita. Estamos hablando. No, si no, ni siquiera.
Ellos hacen...
Trump is just like Hitler, the immigrants are just like the Jews in this thing. It's great to see young people. I came here on a class field trip in 6th grade. Came to the Capitol once, I remember that. Okay. Okay. Okay, seriously. I've been here for 2 hours. 2 hours and 29 or 19 minutes. So I love you. I love you. Remember. And I will see you again sooner rather than